What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are hitting the VGC Regulation E ranked ladder with this Skill Link Cloyster team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, helping the channel grow, I sure would appreciate that. We're trying to get 10K subscribers by the end of the year. There's about a month and, a week left. And, there's a DLC in there somewhere, might give us a little more traction. But any buttons you press right now, or during the video, or before you leave this video today, would help the algorithm push it to more people. Those buttons being, again, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, notification bell. Don't know if they push the algorithm, but it'll help you not miss videos, and I'm sharing weird rental teams all the time. Thank you so much for your support and everything you have actively already done to help in reaching that goal. I appreciate it. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I stream, I battle against the chat. Come cook something up and destroy me with it on my own channel. That'd be fun. Let's talk about this team really quickly. Rental code on screen, PokePaste, full team breakdown in the description below. Wanted to use Cloyster. I think it's a Pokemon that is very good, but outclassed by a lot of stuff, and that's why you don't see it. But not because it's not good. There's better water types, there's better ice types these days. But Cloyster does something super unique. If you're not aware, Skill Link is an ability that not a lot of Pokemon get. It makes it so that your multi-hit moves hit the max amount of times. So things like Icicle Spear and Rock Blast will be hitting 5 times, and that means more damage. It also gets Shell Smash, which not a lot of Pokemon get, boosting your attack, special attack, and speed by 2 stages, and reducing your defense and special defense by 1. The White Herb will help us erase those drops, hopefully. It also, works on Intimidate and opposing Icy Winds, stuff like that. Never a bad thing. And the reason that Icy Wind is there is because technically Shell Smash does give you that special attack boost as well, meaning, Cloyster actually has a better base special attack stat compared to its physical attack stat. It just doesn't have special multi-hit moves, so you typically see physical Cloysters. Icy Wind is a spread move, of which it does not have any physical spread moves, so that's nice there. It also is not always optimal to click Shell Smash. Sometimes Cloyster's there to slow things down, and that's okay. We have to be okay with Cloyster wanting that for itself. I'm excited to use this team today. If you are too, please, if you wouldn't mind, liking, commenting, subscribing. I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm sorry. Without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Jacob has a couple of Eevee boys. Interesting. Cool. I'm seeing stuff that Cloyster can hit. Nothing that's like I'm particularly licking my chops seeing. But yeah, Cloyster can hit some of that stuff pretty good, I think. I hope. Got to be careful of the Glimmora, because the Glimmora will turn 1 just rock move Cloyster. Luckily, I have the poison Tera, so I could actually use it as like a way to negate poison, not get poisoned, resist the Sylveon, whatever that thing wants to do. Could be good. But I can also fake out turn 1, and so maybe that's what goes into the Glimmora. So let's go with Sableye and Majora. Obviously, that is a Zelda reference. And then who does the best things for me later? I don't hate mothballs if I can. Yeah, and we'll go with you as well. I think those two kind of check each other. Like, Mothballs doesn't like to see the Glimmora or the Gyarados necessarily, but Iron Hands does like those things, and things that Iron Hands doesn't like, Volcarona doesn't care about. So we play our cards right. Ooh, this guy's ready for a disco. Nice. All right. So we're going to activate our White Herb immediately, in fact. All right. I want to Shell Smash. I do want to try it. We can fake out. And the question just is, do we fake out the Arcanine or the Umbreon? What is Umbreon going to do? It's just going to be annoying, right? I don't want to get burned. The Umbreon's going to make me wish that I'd brought Flutter Mane, isn't it? Here's hoping the Umbreon just tries to taunt me and thought that maybe it was faster. That's best case scenario here. Scenario? What are we saying? Toxic into the Sableye. Well, that's okay. Sableye is Focus Sash anyway, so... You know, break the Sash however you want. I was expecting one move. It's interesting, though, because now I can Tera Poison, now that I know that that's the set that it's running, and if they try to Toxic Cloyster here, which I think there's a non-zero chance, we can just do that. I'm bringing hands here, because they're not going to Toxic that same slot. That preserves the Fake Out on the Sableye. I also can't really do much to the Sableye with Umbreon. With the Sableye with Umbreon in the field, it's a whole slot that I can't use Prankster moves on. So. Ooh, they actually just swapped Umbreon. They want the Intimidate. Fair. Yeah, let's get rid of one of these Intimidators here if we can. A Sitrus Berry might stop this from killing. I'm only at +1 attack now. Without the Sitrus, it'll drop it. No Sitrus. We got him. Maybe pinch? Nope. Good stuff. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. The team is teaming. Umbreon's coming back. This feels easy to me. I'm going to Rock Blast this slot, and I'll swap in the Pokemon that's already poisoned. Hopefully they don't switch out Gyarados. Again, I think that a Sitrus Berry does stop the whether it was Arcanine or whether it was Gyarados. I run Sitrus on those two Pokemon, so I'm just assuming one of them has it. Okay, they are just going to preserve the Intimidate, unfortunately. But we're going to hit the Sinistcha with a bunch of rocks. Won't kill it, but something. Two poisons on the field. Well, I guess Sableye's not a poison type, but it can't be toxic. There's our 5 rocks. Foul play into the Cloyster. Really, really good play. In fact, if they hadn't intimidated, that would have killed me. Which is really funny to think about. Yeah, we fake out Umbreon here. Sinistcha's going to swap. Great play. I really shouldn't have Icicle Speared there. Rock Blast would have done it, right? Feeling really good about my Pokemon in the back. And that's still doing damage, man. I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. No Sitrus again. Interesting. Ooh, it's a Covert Cloak Umbreon. Alright, sure. Sure. All right, I think I go Volcarona here. could see the Sinistcha coming into the Umbreon slot to heal the Gyarados. I really could see that. So I think I just Heat Wave right now, and I T-Wave the Gyarados. That'll make it so that... Yep. That'll make it so that the Volcarona hopefully outspeeds the Gyarados. And then I get the Heat Wave and hit the Sinistcha to stop this from being a thing that continues to happen at least. But Iron Hands is who I need to protect here. And I really just need the Volcarona to help me with the Sinistcha, which should happen right now. And if they want to go for like a waterfall into Volcarona, that's kind of okay too, because I have the Rocky Helmet. Oh, we actually just get a full para there. Not bad. I don't hate that. Okay. Alright. Umbreon's annoying. I'm going to Struggle Bug, and I'm going to try and get Iron Hands in here. I hope they don't Toxic into the Sableye slot. But my opponent seems to know how to use Umbreon, so... I don't know. Okay. At least Snarl won't do a ton. Waterfall into Volcarona. It does just drop Volcarona. Unfortunately. Let's get Sableye in. We know we can't fake out the Umbreon, so don't even suggest it. I'm just going to Snarl. I'm going to Drain Punch. Yes, we have Snarl on this Sableye. It's better than you think. Poison Tera on the Umbreon. What do you think? Okay. I can paralyze it now. I can T-Wave it. So let's see if Sableye gets to survive here. Sableye goes first. Special attacks dropping. I think they're going to Toxic the hand slot now. Yeah. You are encored into that now. You're going to Toxic for the rest of this game. Hope you're cool with that. It might be able to protect before I'm able to you know, enforce that. But if they protect, then I'll encore them into protect. And it's really just me versus leftovers at this point. Probably Wild Charge. Is Heavy Slam a viable thing? They did not protect, which is good. Even just, you know, if I'd encored them into protect, they would get it half the time, which would mean that Toxic would become a viable way to win for them. Oh, Wild Charge. I think that's enough. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll do it. I don't think the Wild Charge recoil puts me in danger here. And as a million of you pointed out to me while I was making my Fortress video, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Toxic for the first 2 turns, I believe it is, does less than regular poison. So actually, those first couple turns of Toxic there, we weren't actually taking a ton of damage in between turns. That was fun. Glad we were able to eke it out. Glad we got to use some Cloyster. Good game to my opponent. All right. That's a lot of good things. Nothing we can't handle. Okay. I like going with Sableye and Cloyster, usually because Tornadus likes... I like Sableye against Tornadus. and potential fake out users, right? Because we can encore those things and to just keep doing those things. Like either the Tornadus is Covert Cloak or Mental Herb, probably. Saw somebody on tournament. Where was that? Was that at the recent? Somebody was running Rocky Helmet Tornadus. We're in the weeds here. Regulation E is almost over. Let's do those two. I like Iron Hands, and I think just my own Flutter main could be good. Yeah. Now, I don't know yet if I'm going to go for the Shell Smash. Depending on their lead, I could see myself just Icy Winding, because if they lead like Torn and Lando, Icy Wind is a pretty good middle ground play there. It's a silly trainer card. And in that situation, I might honestly just fake out the Lando. Not even go for the Torn. It's these two, actually. Okay. Boosting, special attack. Well, that's very interesting. I'll tell you why. I think there's a world in which I can T-Wave you and Icicle Spear you. Is it risky? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Would we have fun doing it? Mm-hmm. Could I also maybe Shell Smash here? I can maybe Poison Tera Shell Smash, actually. No, but then I wouldn't kill the Flutter Man, which would be a problem. Right, that's why I wanted to correct. The whole point here is landing the T-Wave so that you can take out the Flutter Man so it doesn't get to attack this turn. Yeah. If we can't do that, U-turn, we'll take it. If we just let the Flutter Man attack, then Cloyster's in big trouble. Cloyster's special defense is not good normally, and also it's a naughty nature Cloyster. So just adds another level of no thank you to receiving special attacks. That was good. That went well. Seemed like I calced that, didn't it? Didn't it seem like I knew that 5 Icicle Spears would be perfectly enough at neutral attack to kill? But I didn't. This guy comes out. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll T-Wave you. That's very interesting. I think they're just going to fake out the Cloyster spot, right? So if we T-Wave into the Ogre Pond, that's a good thing to do. I think it's likely that we see a Grass move go into that slot. So I think I'd rather Iron Hands take that. We actually are seeing that they did not bring the Torn at all, so they don't have Tailwind, which means that my Flutterman in the back could be a really nice way to outspeed and finish the game in some ways. Show me the fake out, too, so that I can encore some stuff. Just a wild charge. Smart. Dropping me all the way down to my Sash. And there is the Horn Leech into the hands, who does take that quite nicely. I don't think I have any reason to preserve the fake out, besides just what else does Sableye do here? You know? I don't need to encore either of those moves. I think... let's actually go into Flutter Mane here. It's risky, but I can do that, and I can fake out this slot. This is maybe unnecessary. Okay. Protosynthesis. Our speed is up. Spiky shield. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. We fake that thing out now. And now we have the really cool opportunity to Tera Fairy, Moonblast you. And if that thing is scared of receiving a Tera Fairy and it wants to get its special defense boosted by its own Tera, we Wild Charge it. Pretty neat trick, wouldn't you say? Trying to think of Landorus. Landorus isn't going to come in for the Ogre Pawn here. Oh my god, it is. Whoa. Really didn't think that was happening. Okay. Well. Are they going to Tera their Iron Hands? Or just let that thing go? Nope. I don't think there's any way you can live this. Yeah. My instinct is to protect here. I think they might Spiky Shield and Earthquake. I don't know why that's in my mind. But I think I can go Cloyster. Cloyster might get sacked. But I think that's the best thing for my end game. And honestly, if Cloyster does go down, then Sableye does a lot of work coming in after that. Those cool textures on Cloyster. You do love to see it. It's a Rock Slide, actually. They're going to double attack here. Bold. Cloyster avoided the Rock Slide, though. Oh, man. It's a Water Ivy Cudgel into Cloyster. That's not going to do it. It's really interesting. Okay. Let's Moonblast you. And let's Icicle Spear you. We're moving first here. The booster energy was enough to outspeed potentially a Choice Scarf there. Here comes the Rock Slide next. It does hit Cloyster this time. My Pokemon are going to die here. I feel like Cloyster dying was actually better for me. Avoiding that Rock Slide kind of made it so that I couldn't get a Fake Out user in. And I think that's what I needed there. I think I need Flutter Mane to still be around right now. No, you know what I do? Oh my god, you know what I do? I fake out this spot, and I Snarl. Sableye gets the kill on the Lando here. And they can't follow me that, right? Fake Out just gets it. Okay. Ivy Cudgel could be really bad into Iron Hands here, but... Oh! Oh, that didn't suck. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We drain punch, we drain punch. We snarl again, I think. I don't want to lock it into Ivy Cudgel. I'm hoping that it goes for Spiky Shield here. You're encored. Thank you. I'll hurt myself this turn, but next turn I'm not going to do that so much. Ow. Alright, now I Drain Punch again. Now you're stuck Ivy Cudgeling. Or sorry, Spiky Shielding. Bang. That's good damage. They fail the Spiky Shield in this turn. You know what I actually do? I'm going to fake out my own Sableye slot so that I don't get hit by the... yeah, 100%. So that the Spiky Shield can't hurt me with recoil. My brain power is at 5,000. 5,000%. Full parried there. Snarl not doing nothing. This might just be it. I'm really happy with that end game. That rocks. I like Sableye so much. I like using all these different versions of it. I've never used this Sableye before. I mentioned it, I think, in the first battle. I don't remember. It's a modest Sableye. Sableye is kind of a weird Pokemon. You don't necessarily know what item to run on it, because it's not like it's like... You can make it so that it's bulkier, right? But I think Focus Sash is such a fun... Like, it's such a thing that comes into play. But you don't really need to run investment in speed because of Prankster. You don't need to run investment into, like, an attacking stat normally because it's using Foul Play or something that... Or Fake Out, you know. That doesn't actually matter what your attack stat is. But I was like, you know what? I think Snarl could be really nice for this. It could help with some of these Pokemon to, you know, help Cloyster live special attacks and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, I always want to run Focus Sash on Sableye, and I don't end up running it because I have to invest bulk anyway. So why run Focus Sash on a bulky Pokemon? But now I'm like, no. Let's go full special attack. Throw the Focus Sash on there. And now maybe Sableye can do some stab damage with... Like, it actually does stuff. Snarl isn't what won us that game there. It was still the, you know, Prankster Encore, but... Just in case you're wondering why that's what that is. Good game to my opponent. Alright. A bunch of scary Pokemon. Not like the meta of all meta teams. I actually see a lot of opportunity for Cloyster here. The Annihilate is the one glaring scary thing. But I can T-Wave it, actually. Yeah, so we're going to lead with these two. Feels like... Yeah, feels like the exactly kind of game. Exactly the kind of game that you'd want to have redirectors. I think it's Mothballs in this one, not Sinistcha. Even though that Gastrodon is there. No. And they don't have speed control outside of... they really only have the... Excuse me. I, like, yawned and had, like, a cold brew moment. They don't really have a speed control option besides maybe Trick Room on their own Flutter main. Maybe. You know, they have Gastrodon. It might just be there for Urshifus, you know? Some people are so sick of water Urshifu that it's like, yeah, I don't know what my 6th Pokemon's going to be. How about Gastrodon? What is that picture? I love trainer cards, man. I think it's so funny what people come up with. Okay. So let's fake out you. Let's poison Tera so I don't just get Drain Punch straight to my face while I Shell Smash. If that thing wants to bulk up, I can Encore it into bulking up. But turn 1, we are safe from the... Turn 1, we're safe from the Annihilate. I think a substitute would be maybe worst case scenario. Come on, Cloyster. It's just a Rage Fist into Sableye? Hello? Alright, now we definitely T-Wave the Annihilate while I Icicle Spear this slot. I don't want to hit the Annihilate with a bunch of moves, right? That doesn't feel right. Do I think I can drop an Iron Hands? I'm at +2, right? I think I could do it. The T-Wave is massive for the Flutter main. Yeah, dude. I think we got this. Crit. That'll help. Skill Link. Oh my god. You know, I named my Cloyster Majora. And I thought it'd be funny to say that it was a Zelda reference. And then I just realized that its ability is Skill Link. It could be a Zelda reference. Wow. That was accidentally really clever. It's a double meaning. Cool. What did the what did you do there? You bulked up. Well, you shouldn't have done that. We can Encore you as I just Icicle Spear you. If they want to Tera Water their Amoonguss to put Cloyster to sleep, it's the only thing I can think of being the thing. But if they do that, then it becomes a situation where I can just keep Sableye here and then Encore the Spore, and then just keep Encoring as the, you know, Encores wear off. They did not Tera, so this will easily kill. There's the Sitrus that won't save you. These two Pokemon are so good together. I think I led them in every single game, right? Here comes Fluttermane. Got something for you, Fluttermane. boosting its speed. Well, how about a T-Wave there for you, pal? We'll Icicle Spear you as well. We might be in a situation where I can just continually encore the Annihilate, and even as I'm boosting its Rage Fists by hitting it a million times with Icicle Spear, it won't be able to move. Might be getting ahead of myself there, but if I land this T-Wave, we will definitely outspeed the Flutter Mane, and we will definitely kill it at +2. And they can't really protect either. Honestly, like, Cloyster might already outspeed the Flutter Mane, because I'm at +2 speed, and they just have the booster energy. Oh, no. Speed is boosted by more than other stats with booster energy. I always forget that. But it's still only by 1.5, right? We landed the T-Wave. The animation went off. Ooh. Man, we almost only needed 2. It got full parried, so it didn't even get the defense boost on that one. And it's still encored for one more turn. Let's Snarl. And let's Icicle Spear. I'm not moving Sableye from this spot, okay? This is like this team had a lot of good Pokemon on it. And the one Pokemon I had fear of was the Annihilate at Team Preview, and we're dealing with it super well. One, 2, 3, 4. Sunk. It got hit so many times, and I'm boosting Defiant. There's the bulk up. I don't know why I am happy my opponent's letting me sort of play this out, because I want more footage of me doing cool stuff with Cloyster, but it can't. Yeah, I'm just going to do that again. But nothing's stopping me from encoring again. It's so evil. Encore works like Gen 1 Sleep, where it takes... It's not like your encore ends and on that same turn you get to move. Like they had to change Sleep to that. Previously, Sleep would end... basically in between turns, and you could just get put to sleep again if you were underspeeding the attacker. And that's basically what Encore still is. It's such a good move. Prankster Encore, specifically. Or like Raichu Encore, which I've been using on the channel lately, that I've really, really loved. There's not a lot of stuff that outspeeds Raichu. Kudos to my opponent if they don't currently have a switch through their wall, because I'd be frustrated. There's the lefties. We can just Snarl. I'll be shocked if we don't see a quit here, but let's get Rock Blast animation going in this battle. Why not? Do you think maybe they're mad at me, so they're just wasting my time? That's where my mind goes. I said let's see the Rock Blast animation, as if you can see anything happening on the screen at all right now. That Annihilate probably had base 1000 on their Rage Fist by the end of that game. But how satisfying to beat Annihilate with a multi-hit move. I like this team a lot. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. 3 up, 3 down with Skill Link Cloyster. Really, really fun team to use here on the channel. And I think we were able to demonstrate exactly what I was saying at the beginning, which is Cloyster's a really good Pokemon. It's just there are other better water and ice type picks out there. Doesn't mean you can't really, really catch some people sleeping on it, because if you're not prepared for it, especially next to, you know, the most annoying Pokemon in the world, Sableye, it can really blow through a team. So I'm very happy that we got to even showcase a video where Cloyster didn't Shell Smash, you know, because that's exactly, I think, how this team is supposed to work. Thanks again for clicking on this video in the first place. Again, trying to hit 10K by the end of the year. Anything you can do to help us with that, it'd be really cool. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I stream, and so I'd love to see you at one of those. Come destroy me with your own team on my own channel. Love that. And, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving break if you were celebrating with family, and rolling into December. Let's do it. I'm ready for it. Can't wait. Thanks again, everyone. Really do appreciate your support. And until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.